Are we live?
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I'm losing track. I think it's Wednesday. Anyway, we're here to do Samba, so it must be Wednesday.
Thingy day. What's the corny day? Evening all. Hope you're well out in YouTube and Facebook land. Hope you've been safe. Hope you've been enjoying the sun safely as well, if you've had a chance.
It's been a nice day
today. It's been a lovely day today.
Lovely.
Yeah. So the weather is actually really quite a good thing for today because it's sort of hot and steamy.
Yeah. So we've got, tonight is our Samba. We're very excited about this, aren't we?
Yeah. We're probably more excited than some because some people are just not too keen on Samba.
Coming direct to you from Rio de Janeiro living room.
Yeah. So there we go. It's not quite Copacabana Beach, but it'll do. It'll do nicely. So we got we got 4 people. We just scared someone off. We got 4 people watching now on YouTube. I'm just going to check on Facebook. Make sure Facebook.
Okay, lovely. Just check that we've got a few people joining us. That'd be lovely. So
see things there.
The Samba that we're doing tonight is we're doing a routine which you can do as an individual or you can do it side by side with a partner. So we're just going to do steps through. We'll show you all the routine to start with in a minute as soon as Darren's got himself sorted. And but this is one for those individuals out there or people who are dancing on their own or for you to dance just next to each other. Okay, so let's just see where we are with this.
Straight away, Darren has said, can't wait to see Darren wiggle them hips.
Let's see.
Oh, we were on a bit of a sound thing there. Right, okay, so we have got people watching, which is quite cool. Jen is watching and Jill is watching. Nathan says hello. Good evening. Darren says can't wait. Phil is watching, which is great. YouTube has frozen.
Oh no. I'm sorry about that.
I think that might be just your YouTube.
Well, if it's frozen, they probably won't be able to hear us.
Tam is watching.
Try refreshing.
Sharon from Canada is in. Hello, Canada. I love it. We've got Canada in. It's back. YouTube is back. Woo! Excellent. Thank you very much, Jen. Hope you've had a good day. Hope you've been safe. Okay. And Tom Beer. Excellent.
Hi,
Tom, I don't know whether you saw me, but I put a little thing on Facebook for you to have a little look at.
I don't think I tagged him properly.
Did I not tag him?
No, I didn't tag properly.
Tom, you've got to look. You've got to look it up. It's virtual horse racing in Japan.
It's weird.
Look it up. Tom, I will re-tag you later on. It's brilliant, absolute quality. And for some reason, I thought immediately of you. I have no idea why. That's a bit random. Okay, it's not dancing at all. So it's a post on Facebook. That's right, cool.
Really bizarre.
So anyway, it's really, really bizarre. So how's our volume? Are we talking okay? Can everyone hear us? Let's get a few little likes. We got Moira and Gareth on YouTube.
Excellent.
Awesome. Hi,
okay.
We're here, Moira and Gareth.
I'm so glad you got it working this time.
Good. Glad that's working. We got 1 or 2 likes. Yeah, Gillian's watching. There's 18 people watching. I think we should just crack on, don't you think?
I think so.
We got 9 people on there. We got 18 people here.
Fantastic.
That's about normal.
Yeah.
You know, in total, about 30-ish. That's good. And we're starting 3.5 minutes in. Is that a record?
I think it might be. You normally chat for.
I only talk for 10 minutes, don't I?
Yeah, I'm not going to second guess you. Let's go. Let's do it.
And another thing.
Oh, no.
So we're going to do a little bit of Samba. So if you've done Samba with us in the classes, some of these steps you might know. But it's really great because we can do this, as Lucilla said earlier, either as individuals or as a couple. So it's a side-by-side choreographed routine. So you don't even need to be in contact with them. You could do this social distancing, 2 meters away from each other if your lounge or front room is big enough.
If you have the space.
Yeah. So you could literally open the driveway and dance this with your neighbours and teach your neighbours. I want to see videos of that. Right then. So what we're going to start off with, looks like we've got a special guest.
Oh, it's Emrys.
Emrys is our special guest. Has Ethan said hello yet? Have you said hello?
Whee!
Look, just a flying head.
I think just on the top of Ethan's head then.
You might just want to come and say hello and then go and sit nice and quiet for a bit. There we go.
And he has his joke book there. He's going to tell you in a minute. Do you want to tell you the joke now? Oh, we were just going to start. We've missed our chance. We've missed our chance.
What kind of noise annoys an oyster?
What kind of noise annoys an oyster?
Go on then.
Noisy the most.
A noisy noise annoys an oyster most. Boom!
Not very easy to
There's
say.
There's one you can put in the locker for later on.
Fantastic.
Excellent. Right then.
You
Move out
can
of the
sit
way.
down. Okay, tell us
You're
a
gonna
little joke
join in?
after. Yeah. I think we're going to have little joke breaks in the middle of this stuff today.
Yeah. You
Excellent.
going to join in, or are you going to just sit down and sort of chill?
Tell you what, sit down for a minute because I'm going to show
have a
you the
little look.
routine. Okay, then you can come and learn
So
in a minute.
we're all going to stand on our right leg with our left leg out to the side. It's beautifully pointed, and we've softened the standing leg. So my right leg, standing leg. So we've got a little bit of a bounce through this, okay? And then what we're going to do is 2 boat-to-fogos. So we'll go through it quickly, and then we'll slow it down and go through everything. So we're going to do 2 boat-to-fogos. 1 and 2 and 1. Then we're going to do 4 voltas. 1 and 2 and 3 and change. So we do a little change step on the end. You can do a change, you can skip the change. It's up to you. You didn't, I did. 2 options, either or.
Next
And
step.
then we're going to do 2 more boat-to-fogos. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 4 voltas, we're going to curve it the other way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just like that, okay? I didn't change that one. I'm going to go into some whisks, but before I do that, you haven't noticed this, I'm going to skip that way so you can see what's happening. Okay, you didn't see that. That's magic of online television thing. So now we're going to do 2 whisks, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. We're going to dance 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And then if you're very brave, we're going to do 2 volta-spot turns, 1 left, 1 right. If you're not very brave, you can do 2 more whisks. I tell you what, if you do 2 whisks, I'll do 2 volta-spot turns.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm doing the brave bit. Lucilla's doing the sensible bit. So we're going to dance 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Just like that. Okay. Now, from there, all we're going to dance is some walks. We're going to curve them around, space the camera again, and we're going to dance 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2. 4 walks back to the beginning, 2 boat-to-fogos, 1 and 2, 1. 4 voltas, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 boat-to-fogos, and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Whisk 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and walk 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2. Ta-da! Just like
On
that.
the end.
Piece of cake. Easy. No problems at all. We are watching you from Morganstown Village Hall. Are you really? Oh, wow. Kate, that's awesome. Cool. Of course, I think you have the hall. You do ballet. I think you do ballet on a Wednesday, don't you? That's amazing. Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. That's our hall that we use for our children's classes on a Saturday morning.
You can actually dance this round the
Yeah,
hall.
you can dance this quite big. So, hello, Bethan says hello. Awesome. Yeah, if there's anyone else on YouTube, please feel free.
Hello.
Give us a line. Drop us a line. Say hello.
Yeah.
Tell us who you are. Ethan, shh. You have your joke moment in a second. Oh. Wonder where he gets that from. He wants to be centre of attention.
I don't know.
He wants to be centre of attention. Right, okay, so now let's go through these steps slowly. So we turn it around so people can see what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're this way. And again, I'm currently dancing this side, but it doesn't really matter. I could be this way and Lucilla could be over
Not
there.
that much
It
room
doesn't.
that side.
No. You could be over
Oh,
there.
I see what you mean.
You know, the fact
I was
that
going
I'm.
to say, you're squeezing into a gap that's not really there.
Yeah, we could be this way around. We could be this way
I
around.
got the point.
You know, it doesn't really matter. Make it up as you go along. Make it fit whatever space you've got. So
On the right foot.
I'm standing on the right foot first. I'm going to use my left foot. Okay. Now we're going to do 2 botafogo's. And we're going to go with the left foot and we're going to dance across 1. We're going to take a step out to the side with the right foot and we put a little bit of weight on that foot. Not a great deal, just a little bit. And then we're going to turn a bit of a turn then back to the left and land back on the left foot. And that's a botafogo. Then we're going the other way with the right foot and we're going to dance 1, point, turn, and step back onto the right foot. So we end in the original starting position. And we're going to do 2 more. No, we're not. Let's do 2 of those anyway. We're going to dance. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Should be okay. Most people are okay with those when they're dancing them on their own. People tend to get confused when they're dancing them as we normally teach them in class. This tends to get a bit confusing. And what we find is the ladies always end up dancing them really well. Yeah. And the fellas, because they're behind, they end up trying to copy what the ladies are doing in front. But now we're side by side. There should be no confusion where we're watching our partner. So we should be okay with this. Now, let's go again. 2 Botafogos. It's a funny word, Botafogo. Everybody's left. I was going to say men's left, ladies right. Everybody's left foot. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Just like that. No cats. Okay. Now, we're going to do voltas now. 3 voltas and a change, 4 voltas, doesn't really matter. Either way, we cross in front with the left foot. Cross. And if you notice, my feet are in line with each other there. I don't know whether you can see that. Okay, we're not traveling that foot big past there. It's just in front. Now, we're going to go to the side on the right foot now. And cross in front again. Cross in front. And then we're going to take a side step and cross in front. And we're going to do that one more time. Side, cross in front.
You'll notice that Darren's curved it, okay? So you can take voltas in any direction. If we just do voltas facing the camera for you to have a look, we're crossing in front. So you'll just get, so your one knee just tucks in behind the other knee, okay? This one is up on the toe. So you'll go up onto the toe and then you'll come down then as you cross. Settle down, okay? So you can take them in a straight line. They always go sideways, but you can take them in a straight line or you can take them curving. Okay, you can do them. A bit later, we'll show you volta spot turn, which is a volta that turns one complete turn just on one volta. Okay, so you can pretty much take them in any direction you like. Okay.
James is watching. Now, James, we owe you a huge, huge thank you. If it wasn't for James
Jenkins.
James Jenkins.
Oh, hello.
James Jenkins, yeah. James was the manager at one of the very first sports halls that we hired. And pretty much every time there was a spare space, he'd come out and say, do you want the hour? Do you want it? Do you want the space? Have some dance lessons. James, thank you very much. Hope you're well. Look after yourselves. Lovely that you're joining us. It's brilliant. So we've got loads of people joining us today. Louise is joining us. Ellen's joining us. She's saying hello to Sharon in Canada. Yeah, it's great. Patrick Cobb, there's a name I haven't seen for a while. How are you, Patrick? Hope you're well. Hope you're joining in at home. Great, lovely. And then St. Philip Evans, Tracy, hello. Mum is in. Naomi's in. Andrew, Alex, gotta say hello to Alex. Judith, hello. And Helen is joining us for Samba.
Wow.
Yeah, Helen's favourite.
You must be really bored, Helen.
Yeah. And Nanny says, nice t-shirt.
I think she bought it.
Yeah. And very good. Excellent. So Oliver James, hello. How are you? Lovely to see that you're joining us. Brilliant. Hope you're dancing as well.
Come
That's
on,
really great.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
That's it. Time's up.
So now, I'm being limited and rationed.
Rationing. Rationing.
Now, so here we go. We're going to do 2 Botafogos followed by the 4 traveling voltas. And we're going to dance 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Notice I did a little Botafogo on the end. I don't know whether you did. Okay, you don't have to. So if I dance it this way, so I end up back to the camera there. 1 and 2 and 3. And then instead of dancing my left foot across, okay, I'm dancing 2 and 3, taking the right foot out to the side as normal, but then I'm just changing back to a Botafogo there, okay? That sets me up to go in the next direction here. 2 more Botafogos, 2 more Botafogos, then volta, 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 volta. and I'll just do 4 in that direction. So for the first set of voltas, 3 and a change makes it easier. If you forget, don't worry, just keep doing voltas, it's fine. And then bounce the fogo.
I mean, you say it makes it easier, but I always forget to do it because 3 and a change, and then the second one you do 4 straight without a change. So yeah, it depends.
Yeah. It's more to think about.
It's more to think about.
But it makes the steps easier. So we'll try again. Same thing. We're going to go from the beginning with the left foot crossing in front, and we're going to dance a 2 Botafogos. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And volta, 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 and 2 Botafogos. Now going the other way. With the right foot, we're going to cross in front and point the left. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So they're exactly the same, those Botafogos, as the other ones we've just done. Okay? And then we're going to dance some voltas. So we're going to dance volta, 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 volta. 4 voltas. I'm quite a long way from the camera there. 4 voltas there. So 2 Botafogos, followed by 4 voltas, followed by 2 Botafogos, followed by 4 voltas.
I'm hoping you can see us as we move towards the back. I know it's a little darker in the back, but give us a shout if you can't see us, or if there's anything we could do to make it easier for you to see our feet.
Yeah, right, okay.
Also, we didn't ask at the beginning how many people brought their feathers and their sequins and their glitter.
That's a very good. Have we got anyone from Brazil?
That would be awesome. I don't think we'd be teaching them how to samba though.
No, I'd be embarrassed teaching them how to samba. I think it's in their blood, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's really quite cool. Right, Mo is watching as well.
Hello.
Excellent, lovely to see you, Mo. Oh, Helen says this is love. Just being here to do samba. This is love. This is
it
indeed.
Must be.
As everybody from our classes know, Helen loves the samba. It's her favourite dance. She loves it. Yeah,
No.
it's great. So
you can't love them all, can you, Helen?
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Even the ones you don't like, you should love. So should we try that really slowly with a bit of music?
Okay, let's give it a go.
I'm going to put this music on. I'm going to put it on really, 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 really quite slowly. Oh dear, hang on, just waiting for an advert to come up.
I might do a couple of tips as well in a minute.
Yeah, we'll do steps and then we'll go over that. So I'm going to slow this right down, I think, for starters. There we go. Hopefully, the sound is okay. Hopefully, you've got enough volume there. So, we're going to dance after 4. Okay? I'm dancing away from you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, with your arms, become nice and relaxed. Below shoulder level, elbows bent, give you some balance. I slow it down. Special request. Oh, Jennifer's I love a samba. I love that rhythm. It's awesome. Right, how did everyone find that? Was that too quick? Was the speed okay? Do I need to slow it down? Can I speed it up a little bit?
I'm going to go over a couple of tips for the boat photos.
Music, I'm in the party mood, says Mum.
Excellent.
She's been drinking again, probably.
So we want to get, in our boat photos, we want to get to this position here. So we've got one knee bent and one knee straight with the toe pointed. Okay?
Lots of love for that. Good. Lots of love for that. We're all okay.
So.
Oh, hang on. No, before we go any further, Denise Barley is watching. Hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
We love you. Take care. Hope you're relaxing in the garden. It's so lovely to see that you've joined us. It's fabulous. Thanks very much, Denise.
Can I carry on now?
And apparently my mother's got natural rhythm. And Nathan found it really easy. Good for Nathan. Excellent. Well done, okay. Nathan.
Tips then. This is useful for you if you are not getting the boat photos, and it's also useful for you if you've got them and you want to improve them. Okay, so we're going to make sure that our boat photo position, we always get into this position here. We've got our toes turned out. This one is pointed and this one is bent, okay? Whichever direction you're going, doesn't matter which foot you're on, okay? But you want to make sure then you're going to cross in front. One, don't cross too far. We see a lot of people trying to really travel that. Okay, you're going to make sure you just cross in front so your one knee isn't going past your other knee, okay? And then you're going to do this step here. Now, this leg stays straight and the heel stays up, which means that when we put a bit of weight onto it, we actually go up a little bit and then come back down, okay? So that is a weird feeling. It's not natural. You'd normally bend your knee or put your heel down, okay? So you're going to keep your toe on the floor, heel up, leg straight, and then push up, come back down. And as you come back down, you'll get into that beautiful position that we just started in with this knee bent, this one straight, toes pointing, okay? So we go in each direction. We'll come up, cross in front, point, back down again. So your leg was straight there, going with the toe. 1, 2, okay? So that is something to practice with the boat photos. You got this lovely bounce going up and down with your knee straightening and bending, okay?
Cool. And if you can get your hips working, brilliant. Let's get some hip
that's
and body
a whole
movement
other
as well.
level.
So you should be able to get the hip to move, and it'll come up and back down, and go back the other way, get the hip to move, bring it back down. A nice stretch from the toe all the way up through the body. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And that level of bounce is dependent on how comfortable you are in yourself when you're dancing, and how low you go through that standing leg. Depends on how strong your legs are. Yeah. So if you've got nice strong legs, you might be able to get that lower, get a better stretch. If you're feeling it a bit, you've been in the garden digging, you might not want to be lowering and bending that knee so much. You might want to dance it just a little bit straighter.
I've been doing Joe Wick's fitness every morning with the children, and he does so many squats, my thighs. Oh my goodness. So I'm not going to be doing very low boat photos today because they are hurting.
I think we should try that again.
Okay, let's give it another go.
Let's give it another go. We'll try that twice with the music. We'll see what's going on with it.
This time, see if you can get your bounce going up and down on these boat photos.
Okay. Let me just put the music on. I'll pull this back to the beginning because I think that was just running out. If
you've got the steps, try and get the bounce, the footwork, and a little bit of hip movement, okay?
If you haven't, what's a Brazilian drink? Pina colada?
Yes.
Yeah, if you haven't, sit with the pina colada and watch us. It's fine.
No, try them.
Yeah, have a go.
Join in.
Yeah, have a pina colada, then have a go. That's the thing. Right.
I
don't mind, yeah. Right. All right, very, very, very good. Oh, yeah, well done. Yeah, chipperina. I've never heard of that one. What's a chipperina? Someone tell me what a chipperina is. If it is a drink, love to know. Right then, so no one extra to speak about. Right, okay, excellent. Ollie's in as well, by the way. Now then, so next bit. You can either take this easy or take this difficult. Okay,
do the easy one first.
Let's do the easy one first. Okay, now we've just done 2 and 3 and 4. And we're going to go in and do something called a whisk. If I just step a bit further forward so you can actually see my feet. I'm going to go to my left with my left foot. So I take a side step, 1. I'm going to take my right foot onto the toe behind. And I'm going to get a little bit of a rise up through the feet and then drop back onto the left foot where it is. And we do exactly the same thing to the right. We're going sideways, 1, cross behind, rise up, and drop back down. Now, the easy version of this is 4 of them. Left, right, left, right. Okay, that's the easy version. So we'll go again. We're going to dance. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. Hopefully, that should be straightforward. We've done whisks in other dances. So we did a back whisk in waltz the other day. It's the same idea, with 1 foot crosses behind the other. Samba's a lot more bouncy though. Okay, Samba's a lot more bouncy. So let's try those again. Whisking. Should we dance it towards the screen this time?
Yes. With the whisk, you're going to get 2 bounces. So you're going to do up and over as you step. That's an up, down. And then as you take your step behind and cross behind, the back heel stays up. You push up onto it. Up, down. So you end up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So it's got double bounce through it. So,
double bounce technique.
Double bounce technique.
Okay.
Technical term.
I just had a thought, actually. We called the ballroom our living room range, didn't we?
It sounded a little bit like a range of furniture, didn't it?
I'm expecting IKEA to deliver our ballroom any minute now.
Living room range.
And what do we call it? You call this tiny Latin.
Latin time.
Yeah. So here we are. Welcome to a tiny Latin. Now, so let's do these whisks again. So we've got one to the left to start with. I think what's difficult about this is we've just done voltas with the foot crossing in front. And then when we do the whisk, we're taking a step and then crossing behind there. I think this is what's tricky about the change from the volta into the whisk. Your voltas cross in front, and then you dance a whisk and you're crossing behind. Now, the way to make sure that you can get this, keep your body weight forwards over the balls of your feet. Keep your knees nice and soft, okay? And the second step, we do the first step of the whisk, we're going to the side on the right foot, crossing behind here with the right foot, and it's just the toe, and that prevents you from falling backwards, okay? Just the toe. Keep the heel off the floor, keep your body weight forwards, and then you can get that bounce there as well, okay? So we dance these whisks. Shall I dance them?
You just said you'd dance them that way. So let's dance that way.
Here we go. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
Then the easy version would be to do 2 more. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So we do 4 in a row there, 4 whisks in a row. That's the easy version. Okay?
Hopefully, most people should be okay with that. If anyone's got a problem with this double bounce, keep it simple. You can just dance step, tap, step, tap. All you're doing then is just tapping the toe behind, ready to use it again. 1, tap, 1, tap, 1, a tap, a 1, a tap. I've tapped the foot.
Really simple version there.
That's the really simple version.
That would be with both of logos going step, tap as well. You do that too.
Ooh, yeah, could. You could. You could. Should we try this from the beginning? Add them on.
Okay, with the 4 whisks.
With 4 whisks.
Easy version.
Okay,
first.
easy version. And we'll dance it towards people. Ready? And 1, a 2, and 1, a 2. Volta. 1, a 2, and 3.
Change that.
Change. 1, a 2, and 1, a volta. 1 and 2 and 3.
Change.
Whisk. 1, a 2, 1, a 2. 1, a 2, and 1, a 2. Okay, hopefully
Let's do the other way.
everyone should be okay with that. Now we'll go back the other way. Same thing. 2 Botafogos, 4 Voltas, 2 Botafogos, 4 Voltas, 4 whisks.
How are you finding this, Emma? Okay,
Yeah?
okay, yeah.
Right,
We're
here we
gonna
go.
do that way
We're
this
going
time.
that way this time. Ready? And 1, a 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, a 2, and 3, a 4, and 1, a 2, 1, a 2, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 1, a 2, and 1, a 2, and 1, a 2, and 1, a 2. Okay? I think we should try that with music and then show people the Volta Spot turn.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, right then.
Before joke.
Oh, I think we need a little interlude for another joke, okay, from Ethan. All right, let me take that from you. Go on then.
Sarah's watching, and Alex has just written to say that caipirinha is Brazil's national cocktail, made with whatever that is. Yeah, sugar and lime. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I like that theme. Right, so we're having four of them without the alcohol for the boys.
Okay,
Joke
joke
time.
time. Can you go a bit closer?
Rest in the middle.
There we go. There we are. It's perfect.
Why did Humpty Dumpty go to the gym?
Go to where? The jungle. Why did Humpty Dumpty go to the jungle? Go on then.
He's an explorer.
Ah.
Did you get the yolk?
He was an explorer.
Explorer. Right, that's quite a good one,
That's
actually.
an
For Easter.
excellent joke.
Excellent.
Oh, Ellie's watching.
Hi, Ellie.
Hello, Ellie. I hope you're picking some stuff up here. Yeah,
Oh,
you can.
she
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Are you all right with this? Yeah, you can show
She
Mum
can
how to
teach
do it
us.
properly. Yeah. Okay, so we try some music. Yeah, you
Yeah.
ready? Stay quiet now. Okay, for a second. Yeah, can you do that? Can you stay quiet there now for 2 seconds while we put the music on? Yeah. Okay. Good lad. Beginning, I think. All right, here we go. Just wait for us. Here we go. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, 1, 3, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're not to the way from you. Here we go. Now we got to look at making that a bit more interesting for anyone who's done whisks.
Yeah, we're going to put very fast turning. Okay, so if you're not into turning, just keep it simple with the whisks. Okay, if you want a bit more of a challenge, we'll put this Volta Spot turning, which is lovely. You're going to love it.
Okay, so we would have done voltas and then whisk, whisk. Okay, now Volta Spot turn. What we're going to do is turn strongly to our left, anti-clockwise, and we're going to step onto the left foot. And we, in effect, wind our legs up. Okay, so all I've done, I've left both feet where they are. I've turned and stepped onto my left foot where it is. Okay, now with the right foot, then I'm going to take a little step out to the side. I'm going to keep turning my body and I'm going to land back on my left foot. My left foot ends right in front of my right foot. Okay, so if I show you that again, we're going to turn strongly with the body. Step onto the left foot. That's count 1. Then we're going to take a little bit of a side step on the right foot and keep turning. Drop back onto the left foot in front. Okay, that's a Volta Spot turn, believe it or not, to the left. We're now going to do a Volta Spot turn to the right. So feet now, left foot in front, right foot behind. we're going to turn the opposite direction, clockwise, turn into our right, strong body turn. And we're going to dance onto the right foot, keep the body turning, legs have wound up. We're going to take a small side step with the left foot, keep the body turning and drop back onto the right foot where it is, in place, there. Okay, so if we put two of those together, we get 1, a 2, 1, a 2. I'm doing as much of the work as I can possibly do on the early bit. Take the end off, make the end easy. Okay, so we're turning strongly on 1, 1. I've just done over half of the turn there, and 2. And I'm going to go back the other way, 1 and 2. So over half of the turn is done on the very first step. These can be tricky to do quite quickly. You get a little bit of a corkscrew effect as you go down through the knees. Okay, you get a bit of tightness through the legs there. So we're using the tension in the knees to push us out, and then creating tension there through the knees again. And we're coming back the other way. We're springing out 1, a 2. Okay, so we're using our legs to spring us back in the other direction. So what we're going to do is put 2 of these after the 2 whisks. The first whisk is left. So we're going to dance 1, a 2, 1, a 2, volte spot turn, 1, a 2, 1, a 2. How are people finding that?
It's tricky. Looks
It's
like
a
everyone's
tricky
just given
step.
up on that one.
It's a tricky step. So
I think the thing to remember with this one is just to leave your feet where they are and start turning before you take your first step. So that when you're in that position, your whisk position, leave that foot where it is, turn first, then step onto it. Okay, and then you're already halfway round. And 2, you're just going to finish off then. Okay, the same thing, leave that foot where it is, turn strongly, then step onto it, and then come around. Okay.
and yes, Tom, oof, they are fast.
They're
They're very, very
fast.
quick. My mother loves Samba. She likes to shake it, see.
Other tips for any time that you're turning fast, keep your weight over the balls of your feet and keep your head up, because if you bring your head down, it's going to pull you off balance because your head is quite heavy and it can pull you off balance if you're doing a fast turn. So make sure that your head is up, you're pulling up, that you've got lovely posture, you're standing up really straight and you're keeping your weight forwards over the balls of your feet. As soon as your weight comes backwards, you're going to find that you're off balance when you do a turn, okay? So you're going to end up just having a bit of a wobble.
Jennifer Evans has just said, spot turns have me sitting on the sofa. Now, is that you're sitting on the sofa because you're not sure how to do these turns and haven't got them quite yet? Or is that you're sitting on the sofa because you just collapsed into the sofa and haven't done a spot turn?
Not a bad idea to do it close to a sofa. Close to a safety. You do it over here, close to this sofa. And then if I do wobble, I can go, whee!
Into a crash mat. Yeah. Use the sofa as a crash mat.
So yeah, this is quite advanced multi-spot turn. That's why we're given the easy option, which is the whisks.
Okay. I think we should try this from the beginning now.
Yeah. So,
all linked into one. I'll do the spot turns, you do the whisk?
yes, okay.
Yeah? Is that good?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing the simplified version, okay? And Darren will be doing the one with the turns.
And again, if you dance with a partner at home, if one of you's got the spot turn and the other one hasn't, do exactly the same as we're doing. Pick one, do one. If you both want to stick the whisks, keep sticking to the whisks. If you want to try a little bit of vault spot turn, it's always something you can come back to later on and dance slowly just to get used to the turn. And then you can always then build up the speed as you develop and as you get a bit better.
If you're dancing in the same space as someone else, just be careful that if you're doing those turns, that you don't whack them, you don't fly your arms out to the side.
Pull straws.
Like that, okay, so just be careful.
The sofa is definitely a crash mat.
Are we starting with room?
Carpet burns on the balls of my feet as well. No.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing this barefoot on carpet, and I do
Wear a
recommend
pair
you
of
wear
socks
shoes.
at least. Yeah, wear a pair of socks at least. Right then, so 2 Botafogo goes into the Voltas. Okay, ready, and 1, a 2, and 1. Now the voltas. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, a 2 and 1, a 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. 2 whisks. 1, a 2, 2. Then we decide 1, a 2 and 1, a 2. Okay. And if we now dance it away from the camera, so you can get an idea of what it's like this direction, let's give this a whirl. And 1, a 2, and 1, a 2, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4. Volta, fogo, and volta, fogo, volta. 1, and 2, and 3 into a whisk. 1, a 2, 1. Let me decide which to do. 1, a 2, and 1, a 2. Okay, and the good thing is about those is if you did happen to dance those with a partner and we danced whisks and volta spot turn, if we dance 2 whisks, 2 volta spot turns, you will end up back in front of your partner because your partner moves out for a whisk and comes back, and the volta spot turn should be on the spot. So if we do 2 whisks, ready, and 1, a 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, a 2, and 1, a 2, we should end up back with our partner. So it's a nice one for when you're back out on the dance floor where we're able to actually get out and spread around a little bit. I'm here, can't promise I'm dancing every step though. Oh, Helen. Oh, Helen, you've got to have a go. Spot turn tricky on carpet. Yes, it is. And Amelia is watching. Hello, Amelia. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having a little go as well. You know all this, so Amelia, this is easy. Easy.
I think
Right
the
then.
boys would like an interlude for another joke.
Are we having another joke? I tell you what, quick joke. While I look for some music. Yeah, you going to do a joke? All right, okay. So it's like the stand-up.
They've taken it to heart, these boys, the fact that we want to keep everyone's spirits up, so we've got jokes this week. Go a little bit closer. There you go.
What's the hardest thing about learning to ride a bike?
I don't know what's the hardest thing about learning to ride a bike.
The ground.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
true.
That is very true. Right then, I like it.
The same's not true about these volta spot turns and the
Yeah.
samba.
Right then, so exit stage
He's gone.
left. Right, here we go. Let's put the music on. I promise you, keep it nice and slow. All right. Alright, here we go. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, Let's go again. Same thing. Going back the other way. After 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, one more time. We're dancing forward this time again. 1, 2, 3, round. 1, 2, 3. So, firstly, shall we have a little show to see how that's going? Have we got everyone dancing there okay? I love your strategy, Emrys and Ethan. I don't know what strategy you talk about, Helen.
The strategy is to keep people's spirits up by telling jokes.
Oh, yeah. So, we've got a couple of people only 2 people have liked this so far.
They're probably just catching their breath.
Yeah.
It's quite fast.
Gonna run to the computer or the iPad or the phone and go,
Run and get a drink.
yeah, there we go. My turns don't look like Darren's turns, says Tom Beer. I don't know how to be kind on that comment, Tom.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah. You wait till we do heel toe swivels, Tom. You're gonna love them. Gonna love them. Tom's favorite step in the jive, that is. Now then, we got one. We'll definitely need to rewatch this. You might need to rewatch this one a few times. We got one more little thing just to get back into the beginning. And what we're going to do is 4 Samba walks. Okay. Now, I like Samba walks. These are not the favorites when they come. People come to dance. So I like Samba walks.
They're weird when you first do them, but, but they're good fun.
They're weird when, especially when they go wrong. And people's technique goes a little bit out of the window. These are very entertaining.
So our Samba walks are the ones that slip. So you walk forwards and then you slip backwards a little bit. Okay. So if we do it,
so we've ended stood on the right foot with the left foot spare, ready to use. Okay. So we're going to use the left foot and step forwards on it. 1. And we sort of soften down through the knees a little bit. And the hip will slightly go out a little bit to the left, a little bit. And then we're going to throw the back foot back even further and make it like an anchor. It's anchored behind us. And we're going to use our hip now, pull the hips backwards. And as we pull the hip backwards, the front foot is just going to slide across the floor a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Right to the bottom carpet.
Yeah. It doesn't have to go far. And then we're going to do the same thing now, but with the backwards foot, the right foot. Okay, the one at the back. So we're going to step forwards. 1. Settle into the knee, into the hip. Use the back foot, push it back, anchor yourself, and then pull the hips backwards, slip the foot. So the foot will come off the floor like 0.5 millimeter and slip backwards. And then we go again.
Off the floor.
Well,
just slides.
0.5 millimeter, just enough to slip across the floor.
Yeah,
okay. You're literally going to scrape the dust off the floor. Not that anyone's got dust on their floors, because everyone's got so much time now to clean their floors. Now we're going to go forwards then on the left foot. We're going to do the same again. Forwards, anchor the foot backwards and slip. And we'll do one more with the right foot. Forwards and slip. And from there we start again. Into a boat to fogo. 1 and 2. 1 and volta. I'm going to go out of the camera shot. And then we boat to fogo the other way. 2 boat to fogos. 2 boat to fogos into the voltas. 1 and 2 and 3. Then we're whisking. 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 and walks and walk and slip and walk and slip. These can curve as well if we need to. And then we start again and bow to fogo, volta 2 and 3 and 4 and bow to fogo, volta 2 and 3 and whisk and 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and walks and 1 and slip and 2 and slip and 3 and slip and 4 and slip. How is everyone finding that? It's a nice way to finish with those walks because it gives you enough time to think about the boat to fogos that are coming up. Okay? Try not to think too hard though, because thinking is normally the downfall of a dancer. You think too much sometimes. So how is everyone finding that one? Are we kind of getting there?
I've got a couple of tips for those Samba walks. So we still need to move forwards with our Samba walks. We do get people sometimes doing so enthusiastic that they generally end up traveling backwards. Okay, make sure you're traveling forwards with that one.
One of the funniest things I've seen in a dance lesson, we're teaching a group of people to do these. So there's about 20 people on the floor all dancing these, and well, not a crowded floor, but there was about 20 people, and 19 of them were going forwards, and then this poor one person was slipping so far backwards, it was like they were swimming against the tide, and they were looking around wondering, why am I going backwards? Why am I going backwards? Everyone else is charging forwards doing these walks, and there's one lone person traveling in the opposite direction. Very funny to watch.
It took me
I think you had to be there.
When I was a beginner, it took me a little while to understand what the point of these walks were, because it seemed really weird that you're walking forward and then slipping back, walking forward and slipping back. But the point is basically to use this action forward and backwards with your pelvis. So it's basically, if you're wearing this big tail, your tail feathers here, like they do sometimes in the carnival,
yeah.
and you've got feathers here, is to shake them, okay?
Shake
so
your tail feathers.
If you pull back from the hips backwards, like that, with that foot behind, you'll find that the slip happens. And it's all about doing this, shaking those tail feathers, okay? So this is a really good one if you've got your feathers and your sequins with you tonight.
Yeah, Moira's got it. Moira got it in some kind of form. I look forward to seeing the some kind of form that you've got it in. And Naomi is saying that walks are not that easy to do when your hips don't move. WD-40.
This should get them moving.
Yeah, we recommend WD-40. And
some of those cocktails.
Yeah, they tend to work. Yes, you may. Okay.
Fruit from Brazil. The boys having a little snack break over here.
Move. Right, okay. So Alison is going to stick with your steps.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm sticking with my steps too.
Yeah.
I get dizzy
Yeah.
with multiple spots.
So let's put some music on. We'll dance this through and then we'll have a little chat. What do you reckon?
You're not going to have your banana? You're going to dance the Samba instead?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
In a minute.
All right, here we go. Let's put the music on.
Yeah.
All right, are we all ready? Let's have a little go. 1, 2, 3, and move. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back and up, go. And the boat. 1, 2, and the waist. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we'll go from the one more time. Go the other way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, Este mundo. Este mundo. Este mundo. How is that finding out? Let's have a little bit of a response from people. Let's see how people are managing with it.
And some of those cocktails.
Ooh, yeah. Random sounds. Alan Richards is looking and watching. Hello, Alan. Hope you're well. Take care. People seem to have liked that. That was okay. That was really good.
Yeah.
Have a little sit down with your banana.
Joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's joke time to finish up.
Is it joke time to finish up? So we want to know what people think of the jokes as well. We love them, of course. We think they're brilliant.
Sometimes we get this. First thing in the morning,
Yeah.
I get a little voice before I've woken up. Mummy. And I'm looking at the clock. It's far too early. Mummy, I've got a joke. So I get this very early in the morning. Sometimes it's lovely.
Right then, what's the joke? Ethan, which one you got? Okay.
You in shot? Yes.
Right, you in shot there. Right, okay. What are we doing?
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Jack, the pants are on fire.
Did you hear that, everyone? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack, jump over the candlestick. Jack, your pants are on fire. That's the sort of quality we're going to end on, I think.
That's Ethan's favourite joke.
Oh, right. Ethan needs his own show. Angela says, brilliant, thanks. Jokes are the best.
I have a joke I made up.
You have, oh dear.
Okay.
We don't know where this is going.
We do not know either. What do you get if you cross 10 piglets with a bowling ball?
What do you get if you cross? I don't know. What do you get
10
if you cross
piglets.
10 piglets with a bowling ball?
10 pig bowling.
10 pig bowling. There we go. Oh, that's superb. Right.
Yeah.
We're going to have the Emrys and Ethan show.
Oh, one more. Oh,
one
goodness
more.
me. All right, one more then. Come over here and do your
So,
intro.
we'll be here till midnight.
Doctor, hair's falling out. Can you give me to keep it in?
Hang on, let me say that again. Doctor, my hair's falling out. Can you give me something to keep it in?
Yes, I can. Here's a paper bag.
There we go.
Ethan.
Those are the jokes, folks.
That's what we're here for, to keep your spirits up with some dancing and some jokes.
In a few years' time, when we've retired and we've handed over the reins to our boys, you know that the jokes will be just as good as they are now.
Another one.
No more jokes. Keep them for next time. Okay.
Oh.
We're going to say we're now going to say goodbye. Otherwise, we'll be here till tomorrow morning. And
if you do want more jokes, just message us and we'll get Ethan to write back to you with some jokes to cheer you up.
We'll have Ethan and Emrys live on YouTube doing joke time. And it'll be a 10-minute show, all the jokes that they can read. Thank you very much for joining us, one and all. Keep safe, stay well. If anyone's got any suggestions about anything that we can do, anything you want to see, please get in touch.
Jokes.
No, my jokes are perfect. Please get in touch. Send us a message. Keep writing to us. Keep watching. Be safe. I'm going to go around the back now and let you wave.
Okay, just 1 second before you go, because just want to give you a quick notice about what's happening for the rest of the week. We have a class on Friday. We have a boy jumping up and down. We have a class on Friday. We're going to do some rumba. That's the request for this week.
Yeah.
And then on
Saturday,
we have a social dance, which you're going to do via Zoom. So if you need an invite to that, it's via email. So I will need your email address. So we will be sending out the invitations for that via Zoom. So that's our Saturday. That's our Easter social dance. So you need to get your Easter bonnet ready now. We want to see it on Saturday. And we've got our normal children's classes on Saturday morning as well. We have a timetable on our Facebook page and on your email. Okay. So stay safe, everyone, and we shall hopefully see you for more soon.
cheerio. Goodbye.
Bye. Whee!